Almost There, the platformer. Here's a game which completely kills any momentum it has going for itself by blending the platforming of Super Meat Boy with the brutal time constraints for 3-star completion of 10-Second Ninja X. The controls are iffy to say the least. I actually wound up playing most often with the palm of my hand on the left joystick, but the real kicker is the timer. Problem there is that it feels wildly inconsistent. Great runs often end up further along the timeline than you'd expect, while mediocre runs can win 3 stars at random. So you end up playing the same stage over and over again until one of them takes appropriately. The fun in a challenge like this should be finding the exploit which saves you a second or so. But on the other end of that is a clock that's usually running before your character hits the ground. So there's not enough give in the time requirements to keep you having fun for more than a sixth of the experience. And certain stages are also too long for what these hit-or-miss controls and dangers task you with. What I will say is that I enjoyed some moments of this before ultimately giving it up as a slow-moving nightmare. Certain stages are randomly fast, clever, and fun. They also waffle in terms of difficulty, so you're not constantly climbing up a hill. Lastly, there's much more content here than I thought there'd be in only 3 worlds. In essence, if you love the gameplay or a masochistic challenge, then this has a solid amount of playtime, but I found it to be completely unpleasant in the end, and could only see attempting this platinum in small doses. The completion rate is surprisingly high, so perhaps the trick here is just determination and a slow chase. Personally, I think the completion rate shows that a lot of gamers just don't know when to call it quits, and I have no room to judge, considering all the painfully dumb trophies I've chased over the years too. There's no guide, but I stand by that personal difficulty rating of a 6, with an educated guess at time to plat being around 7 hours for the average gamer who's willing to do the hand-cramping, glass-grabbing chore of completing what this one affords.